great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Brett Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Batting third.
Into the box now, John Wiggins. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Wiggins.
John Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Burns. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now at the plate, Alex Batista. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early.
Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up.
Jake Lamb.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Wiggins. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I know a lot of
Jake Lamb standing in now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jake Lamb.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. John Wiggins will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Yelich rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left the bat,
Ready for another chance? John Wiggins. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe. Boy, and they have not been. Ready once again, John Wiggins.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Montes rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
well, he was almost out of.
Ready for another shot now. Dalton Pompey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One down here, fellas.
Hey, let it rip one time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-4 the final in this one. The New York Yankees slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Brett Anderson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Ryan Redmond was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody. Show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1.4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
Batting third.
Now in the box, John Wiggins. He went deep last night twice. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Wiggins.
John Wiggins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and
trying to pick things up where he left off. John Wiggins. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the
Hey, see you driving.
digging in to try it again. John Wiggins. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? David Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
David Garcia.
Pitch up there. Come on now.
Hit to first. Wiggins ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
This evening's game. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Alvin Pride gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Catcher.
Runners on first with one down.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So striding in, John Wiggins. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Wiggins.
John Wiggins.
Oh, near you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Garcia.
David Garcia.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. 1 out.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Turn 2.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Ready for another shot now. John Wiggins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Bermudez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, John Wiggins. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Ready for another chance? Dalton Pompey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dalton Pompey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Wiggins is right there, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, John Wiggins. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Hey, be patient.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Montes rounds the corner and is headed home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. Boy, and they have not.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Yankees blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Alvin Pride earns his team-leading 11th win. Chris Archer was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.